What's happening? Family is always against another beautiful day, giving thanks and praises to Creator, whoever you might conceive him or her to be. And like I always say, the only thing is going to get us through this is strictly love. Don't have no judgmental, no criticism. Let people be who they are, but for you, be as loving and as kind and as giving as humble as possible. And gratitude. And that gonna keep you happy and healthy. For me, you'll never guess my age. 68 years old. Oh yeah. 68 years old I am. You know why? I look this good. No ailments. Nothing really wrong. Well, few minor stuff, but that's all right. But apart from that, folks, I live as healthy and as loving and as kind as possible. Always giving. I'm always giving. If I'm in the supermarket and I see some person got 3 items, I tell the cashier it's on me. I pay for it. If I see kids buying candy in the supermarket, I say, "Hey, kids, I got you covered." I'm not bragging about it or trying to get a pat on my back or trying to get a high five. No, I'm just saying this is how you're supposed to live. You should always be giving and showing gratitude if you can afford it. Even if you see, the rich people don't want to do it because they want that's a whole different video. But anyway, you don't have to be rich to give people anything because they're not asking for $1 million or $100. You know what I mean? Like I said before, if you see a person on the street and ask you for a little small change, give it to them and keep it moving. You don't have to worry what they are going to do with that money. Whether to buy drugs, buy cigarettes, get a bottle of alcohol, that have nothing to do with you. They ask for small change. They didn't tell you they want $100 to go and buy a car or they want $100 to go and buy a pair of sneakers. They said, "Sir, do you have any small change?" "Oh, yes, here. Keep it moving." Anyway, this clip I'm going to put here, I do not own the copyright, so the clip is for informational purposes only, but it's showing you what I said over and over again. We have nothing to worry about. Don't care where they go out of space, and they really can't break through the firmament over here. But anyway, the aliens or the extraterrestrial beings that can come here, they're all black, and the white folks are saying it now. All they're seeing is all black aliens, and they're coming to do what? To assist their family, which is us. And that's why they're trying to get rid of us, but they can't do it because we are the original. But this clip, I don't want to talk too much. It's going past my timeline, which is about 20 minutes, but I try to give you guys a all rounder of information from different angles. As you can see, I post different stuff to give you some information to keep you informed of what's going on around the world. And even if you're spirit guys and you're your spirit guides, your ancestors, and your deities, you can pray to them to get information and knowledge and wisdom and understanding, and keep it moving, folks. But most of all, the key thing here is strictly love. That's the key thing. Strictly love. They don't have it. Now, we have strictly love because we all forgive people and keep. Anyway, listen, I don't want to go on. Let me pause this here. Watch the video. It's about 20 minutes long, but it's very, very informative and very informational and very, I should put it, have some very good information. All right, folks, hang in there.
The native to the entire landmass or planet that we call Earth. When he is fully unlocked, genetically unlocked, that is, when he is activated, when he is or she is in their original state of mind, they are gods and goddesses. They are direct descendants of the source itself. They are extensions of the creator itself. Therefore, they are the creator in human form. The black body, the so-called black body, is a conductor for the universal creator or the divine essence that creates in all dimensions to experience itself.
It hasn't gotten out quickly, which I've been talking about it for a couple of years now. It just really hasn't gotten out there. Because I don't think people, if you hear about a human type alien, people want to hear about a, 8 foot tall, blue eyed, blonde haired.
He's saying, okay. He's saying people were aliens. They're looking for blue eyes and blonde hairs. Not possible.
Apparently there's going to be some sort of solar event that's going to cause the downfall of technological civilization. And after that occurs, they call it themselves our cosmic cousins. All of these different ETs, including the African who I told you about, they are all going to fill the skies and come and assist us. I mean, how shocking is it going to be for everyone when they're standing there, the door's open, they're about to drop these little food with parachutes, and they look up and they don't see a blonde-haired, blue-eyed angel. They see a bunch of people of different, brown skin, different skin, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, they're not going to be prepared for that.
Yeah. Well, that's fascinating. It's fascinating. Thank you for sharing that. Do you know of any other races too? So,
Yeah. The ET groups that are out there that are human-like are not Caucasian. They're not. If you watch movies, you see tall blondes with blue eyes, and the majority of them are.
He is saying that the ET race that is out there are not Caucasians, but the Caucasians are looking for the blonde hair, blue eye. Not seeing them. All they're seeing is strictly black aliens. Keep it going.
Are various shades of dark skin, different heights, mixes of you'll see African American type mixtures with Polynesian, that just slightly different than what you would see here. There's just something a little different about them, a different type of human. So as I've described, there are 22 of these genetic programs, and they're more than just genetic.
I'm very pleased about it because normally we perceive aliens to be white, and that's never sat very comfortably with me, frankly, when I know that's not the case. This particular group are a black group. They're very benign, very friendly. I have encountered them, though I can't say that I'm anything like an expert on them, but I have encountered them. They are not reptilian. The questioner uses the word reptilian. I can understand that because when you look at them, you would see the scales, you would see the whole shape, but the correct term is amphibian. They are a hybridized form of human and amphibian. They are black-skinned. They model themselves a little bit on human culture. That's because they have existed in the oceans of this planet. 5'8" and 5'10", something like that, not particularly tall, and do wear clothes. A very benign group, the sort of group that would not get involved in the human side. They wouldn't want to be involved. So yes, I'm familiar.
All the dolphins out in Wales are an advanced extraterrestrial race called the Nomos, and they are also from our star system. They are on Sirius C, right? You think the dolphin is an animal, you think the whale is a fucking animal, that's the lie they told you. They are not animals at all. Anybody that comes from our star system are considered to be the gods, and we are on the headquarters, which is X, Sirius X, Xylanthia, because we created the entire universe. But in our immediate star system, because stars don't exist, which is what NASA calls it, anytime there's a cluster of planets together, they call it a star system. The Nomos were the one who came and talked to Dogon all about the stars and reminded them about the astrological layout. And it was them returning, they gave that information to the Dogon, and the Dogon spread it around the planet.
These dances, these masks, these strange rituals have meaning.
Now, a little insight on the Dogons. The Dogons are the tribe in Africa and Mali that they're the ones that tell the scientists there's actually Sirius A, Sirius B, and C. And the scientist said, highly impossible. There's no Sirius C. We only see Sirius A. He said, there's Sirius A and B and C. The scientist said, no, they're not. Okay, a couple of years went by. They finally put up a telescope that can see Sirius B. They asked the Dogons, how do you know that and you don't have a telescope? And you live in the remote area? They said, because we came from there. And they gave him the whole star system on the ground. When they drilled it on the ground and show the white people the whole star system. And they can't believe it, because what happened? We are the friggin' originals, and they can't deal with it. Anyway, folks, keep it moving.
They describe precisely the relationship between a remote African tribe and the heavens. This tribe believes all life comes from a distant dark star, invisible to the naked eye. Recently, modern science was able to find this star and confirm its existence. Now we must ask, How did a primitive people lacking instruments of any kind discover a dark star hidden deep in space? A desert tribe called the Dogon, isolated in the
You know him.
Atlas
Let him
Hills,
know some Star Trek.
identified a star invisible to the unaided eye. How is this possible? How could the Dogon possess this sophisticated astronomical information? Many cultures claim their knowledge was given them by godlike beings descended from the heavens. But the Dogons insist their gods descended from one star in particular, which they're able to identify and describe in detail. Does other evidence exist of this encounter between gods and men?
The Nomos were representatives of the order on Earth. These beings were amphibious beings, fish-like creatures, which were eerily mysterious.
Or the Nomos, which actually is you as the land guardians, they as the water guardians. They evolved from you. Right? Because you came from the planets, from a planet in the star constellation system Sirius. So did they. Because you were the land guardians and they were the water guardians.
The Nomos who took on the shape of
That's why 80% of your body is what? Water. Keep it moving.
dolphins and whales after their planet was destroyed in the Sirius star system. We promised to give them a home again. So we gave them the seas. And they took on the form of dolphins and whales. These are the Nomos. This is why the government makes it illegal to communicate with dolphins. Definitely, if you got carbon in your skin, it's illegal for you to be in the ocean without the right paperwork in general.
I think we have under the ocean that there's people living here that have been here for a very long time. I think you also have multidimensionals, beings that are in higher
This guy
dimensions
is Billy
or other
Carson.
dimensions that know how to
A very
match their
deep
subatomic
brother.
frequency to our particular dimension. And then also I believe that you have beings that are light years away that can travel here. They're probably using something like a warp drive. In a warp drive, what really happens is you actually shrink space in front of the ship and you expand it from the back. So in essence, you're sitting on a tablecloth and then somebody's pulling the tablecloth. And so you're
I might have to cut it short because it might go over a lot of people's heads. But if you stay with it, you might just learn something.
riding the tablecloth. You never really go anywhere. A warp drive, you never really move. And we've tested the warp drive now. We've actually got a functioning and working warp drive in the laboratory. But again, the exotic energy you would need is pretty extreme. You really have to be in a super advanced civilization to be able to do that.
Actually show you that they're studying black people. Okay? So they got this on this page here, because you know the thing is when you watch movies, you don't pay attention to this. But when you slow down the frames, you start to see exactly.
Okay, hang on now. This says recently on research, this says they're going to give us reparation. But in order to get reparation, they're going to want your DNA. Don't do it. Don't do it. They're going to want your DNA. Don't do it. All right, folks, keep it moving.
Exactly what they're flashing. So they flash this thing here. Okay? They even said if African American, and then they put all this the serums, okay, potassium.
All right, let me
sodium,
cut this one here short.
chloride. So here they're telling you that the origin of African Americans, which is Africa.
And you the motherfucking Indian if you got carbon in your skin. They lied when they told you in history all the Indians gone. Where they go? Where they go? Where they go? They said there was 8 billion Indians. Where they go? You really believe they killed 8 billion of us?
Hell no.
Nigga, they just got here. They just got here.
Okay then.
They just
Got here.
Fuck what they telling you. You see these motherfuckers went back and wrote themselves in our history they got spells of us trying to make us think they been here and shit. We have forgot, nigga. 500 of their man-made years, nigga. 1492 is when they landed. They didn't take over to 1776. You got you thinking they been here for forever. They just got here, nigga. You are the Indians. They called you that right in history. Indians, nigga. The Indians that they show you are $5 Indians, nigga. What they call $5 Indians. These are human beings posing as motherfucking Indians.
Yep.
Getting all the land reservations,
All the money.
all the free land, all
Yep.
the money, nigga.
Yep.
We are the Indians. You looking at them. You looking at them every day, nigga. They didn't kill us. They just renamed us. They enslaved us and renamed us. They didn't bring us across from no motherfucking Africa either. They got you thinking we all came from Africa to hide the fact that we was everywhere, nigga. We everything.
Yeah, is actually being studied. So much so they're trying to recreate the first being or the first Titan. Okay? That's what's going on. The first Titan. But in here they're telling you they're studying the Titans.
We gave us a secure of the military arms and arms that we need to take it over. Why haven't we done that? Because we have no plans.
That's
to do
my
that.
man, Brother Rick
Nice,
and
loving
Billy
people.
Carson.
We actually want to get along with everybody. We love everybody, man. Everybody is cool until they ain't cool no more. You know what I mean? And so it's just like, man, come on. And, you know, and the oppression and the suppression is talked about in the myth of Adapa, which is another amazing Sumerian tablet that people need to read, because it talks about the fact that we were created higher than the angels of the Anunnaki. That we had a special thing in the DNA that would let us elevate even higher than them.
Higher than angels.
Higher than angels. And that we would discover this long in the future. And that, you know, through the process of knowledge and wisdom ascension, the way that Anki had taken away our DNA, it would allow us to become all-knowing in a way. We would have all the wisdom, all the knowledge of all the ages inside of our body. It's already here, but we haven't tapped into it yet. And they got his brother-in-law pissed off that he even did this. And they started battling with each other. So two brothers were going head-to-head because...
When he said we haven't tapped into it yet, that's what they call it. That's what it said, that we have what so-called junk DNA. It's not junk DNA. It's just dormant. It hasn't been activated as yet. But when it get activated, them suckers are going to be surprised.
The mill had taken with the DNA a little bit too much, and it's all talked about in the myth of Adapa. Adapa is Adam, or Adamu, the first man. And so it talks about the whole thing, man. Then you read the book of Adam, which was apocryphal text left out of the Bible, and you find out, man, oh, this stuff is crazy. We really are some powerful people, but they've been hiding it from us this whole time.
True that.
With the ancient aliens,
real telekinesis.
Now check this out. This kid gonna move a bottle, but guess looking at it. Moving her mind. That's her mind.
Okay, do that one more time so the camera can see it good.
Real telekinesis.
Whoa! Morgan.
Watch it again. You see how powerful we are?
Okay. Do that. Again. You gotta do that again.
That's where they give us the junk food, the GMO foods, all the junk food to keep us pineal gland shut down, that we can't do this. That's where you get all those junk food, fast food and stuff. Folks, wake up. Here we go.
I know how to make smoke.
Whoa. You moved it again. This is incredible, people. Let's see. Can she do it again?
Real telekinesis.
Watch the little kid. Watch the little kid.
I think you're tripping. You're not doing... What the heck? You're not doing that. You are not doing... Oh. She is not doing... Oh, my baby. Oh, that's scary. Oh, no. No. I know. No, I can't do this. I can't do it.
Everything that they're doing is because they fully know that we activating. They know. They fully aware. You've seen videos of Elon Musk shooting rockets up, and trying to figure out how to break the firmament. They already know that they can't leave the planet. They know that right now they're stuck on the planet. This is like purgatory for them. That's why you see Elon Musk shooting up rockets and CERN and things of that sort. They're trying to find a timeline, right, where they win. But they can't do nothing. It's inevitable. Their destruction is inevitable. And the crazy part is I've seen it all. I seen it. I don't care what y'all think. Y'all can say I'm tripping. Y'all can say, oh, you know, I told y'all hallucinogen, the term hallucinogen is false.
No, bro, I don't think that.
When you consume these entheogens and you tap into the mycelium network, it shows you, we live out, you step outside the construct of time. This whole time was created. It's false. And when you ascend to a higher dimension, you can actually leave the construct of time. I actually went to the quantum burst, the quantum field, as well as I stepped outside the parameter of time, and I seen what's going to take place in regards to us fully accessing our cosmic powers and our full ability. It's going to take place. I seen gods and goddesses levitating. I remember looking around and like, wow, I was in awe. You know, looking around kind of, because, you know, when you into these entheogens, you partly somewhat got your third dimensional mind, but I believe you be tethered to the fifth dimension somewhat in the third, and we kind of can remember somewhat. But I seen it all. I seen us all fully powered up, and we fully were aware of everything that was going on. And you know, the sad part is, it's a lot of people that's not gonna make it. It's a lot of people that's too dumbed down by society.
True that.
That are getting a job. It's just too bogged down with and brainwashed. And unfortunately, it's a lot of people. If you're watching this right now, you will ascend. You will tap into those higher levels of consciousness. And the most important thing, though, however, is love. Okay, just because you got melanin.
I said it before. I said it before. I always said it. That's the most important thing.
You know, I believe Rashad Jamal said it. These ancestors will walk right into your avatar and take over if you're not utilizing your 9 ether correctly.
True.
You know, and it's like you in this car. It's just like if the cops. Have you seen the movies when the cops running after somebody and they take them out their car because they need it? That's what the ancestors going to do. They're going to hijack their vehicle and they're going to take it over because you ain't riding it correctly. That's what's going to happen. So it's very important that people tap in and realize what's going on.
Okay, when he said your vehicle, he meant your body, okay? When he said vehicle, he meant your body. If you don't use it properly, the avatar will come in and take it over, and that's it for you. Keep it moving.
And fully focused. They're not doing all this CERN, and they're not doing all of this stuff. They're trying to find a timeline where they win, but they can't. They can't. It's inevitable. The most important thing that everyone can do is remain steadfast. Sun gaze is very important. Ground, do the shadow work, and fully step outside the matrix. Realize it's all an illusion, it's all a simulation, and just focus on happiness, and everything will fall into place.
There you go.
Hey guys,
this is deep.
This extraordinary 3-year-old girl in Africa. She has some special healing powers. She's healing a lot of people in Africa right now with her holy water. She's only 3 years old. Not only 5 or 10 people, but like cities of people. But just people are coming all the time, every day. Yeah, her mom and dad say they do it for free, no charge.
There you go.
This is a special story, guys. Check her out. Apparently, she was in her mom's stomach for 3 years.
3 years.
3 years of carrying the child. All kinds of people are coming to her. She's healing people that doctors can't even heal.
Who educated the whole United States government on UFOs? That's right. He'll tell you about UFOs, but he'll never speak about the mothership. But if you go to the Freedom of Information Act, the mothership is under above top secret classification. So where's y'all getting all this UFO shit from? The mothership is the main ship. It is the ship built a mile by a half mile. That's the dimensions of it. There is nothing on this planet flying that can fly that is a mile by a half mile. You know what kind of ship that is? The mineral that's made from, they're all in there.
The day after tomorrow?
Where was it built at? In the island of Nippon. Today, known as Japan. By the top black, brown, red, and yellow scientists.
And America refuses because to admit that this phenomena exists, she would be admitting that there is a power that is present that America's power cannot overcome by the presence of something that America has been dealing with since 1940, but this great mother wheel has been in existence since 1929. Let me stop here and say that these are not extraterrestrial planes. They are not from outside of the earth. It is written in the Bible, and you go check it for yourself. These wheels rose up from the earth. The intention of these broadcasts is to lay bare the truth of this phenomenon as taught to us by the most honorable Elijah Muhammad. And it is to free all those who have been intimidated.
Okay, family, that was the end of the video. Subscribe, thumbs up, share the video. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Share the video. And you can check it out for yourself on YouTube, but it's very informative, and it keeps you in the right state of mind, knowing who you are. All right, folks. Love you guys. Peace out. One love.